Okay, so hello and welcome back everyone. Today I'm Kevin from Kevin, and what you see here in front of me is a Mir 1B lens which I've mounted, and it has some oily blades inside, and suddenly it decided to like open itself up for me. So before, when I just bought this thing, essentially, the rear thingy, these two screws did not want to come out, but now this thing just unscrews so easily, man. So not sure why, not sure how, but suddenly this thing just wants to be opened. So I'm gonna give it that wish. See, look at the oil inside there, yeah? For some reason, somebody has put some oil in there. So, gonna give it that wish to get itself opened and checked up by me. So, gonna go wipe this ring down, this oily ring, yeah? See, with that oil right there, yeah? Let's push this over here, this side. Where's the screws from? From this side, okay, nice. Then, you wanna pull the focusing unit out, and this unit out. So this has some oil, I think, inside here, yeah? Or some grease on the side. And this has the, what you call this thing? The optical group, element thingies. And also the aperture unit. This is the aperture pin right there. Okay, so I'm gonna clean this aperture right now. Oh shit, just fell down. Okay, so for a while, yeah. So actually also I have another one right here, yeah. So while I was taking this thing apart, suddenly this thing managed to like open itself up for me for some reason, and so that's why I'm doing this right now. I just woke up also, so you know I'm gonna go do the minimum focus mod. So this thing goes down to 0.7. You wanna kill this thing essentially, so you can reach this thing. Yeah, I'm gonna show you the minimum focus mod also on this thing. So let me go and take my tweezers. My screwdriver. Then screw this thing in here. Actually, this thing is already quite loose, actually. So you can just unscrew this quite easily. And now you have unlocked macro mode. So with this mod, you can already essentially take this thing to 0.3 meters. See? So it actually focuses up to here. It's supposed to only focus up to here, yeah? See? Now it focuses up to here. Okay, that's nice. Let me go find a place to put the what you call this thing? The little thingy down there. So let me go pause the video for a while, yeah, while I find the place to put that thing in. Okay, I found a piece of plastic, yeah? Let me go write this thing down. Okay. Now I'm gonna put this pin in here, yeah? Then seal the thing off. And put in my parts too. There you go. So by putting everything in its own little packet, I can make sure that I can remember which thing came out of which lens. So next you wanna have this excess grease cleaned up, yeah? So you wanna take this and wipe this thing. Okay. Oddly, this thing spins quite freely, so I'm not gonna do anything with the thing, yeah. With the what you call this thing, with the helicoid. Okay. And then you wanna wipe this stuff down. Nice. Then as to this thing, yeah, you can see obviously some grease around here, yeah. So usually how you take these things off is you take the little screw out, then you can screw the thing out from here essentially, yeah. See how possible that is. So yeah, let's go. So let's wipe this thing down. Wipe this thing down. Actually, I think you should, what you call this thing? You should open this thing to f2.8, lock it in. Then you should take the front ring out and take the optics out essentially, I think. At least that's what I think. If you wanna watch call this, if you wanna clean up the aperture blades, yeah. So because most of the Russian lenses do it this way, I'm gonna do it this way also on this lens. And also mirror 1Bs are quite on the expensive side, so if you want to do this on your first lens, do not do it on a mirror 1B, because then if you do it wrongly, like if you open this thing and jump the tool, you might lose quite a big sum of money, yeah. So I do not recommend this for beginners to do. If you want to learn on a Helios 44, because that's like one of the easiest lenses in all of history to open. Then after Helios 44, you can like slowly progress onto other lenses. They are gonna be more and more hard to do. This is not that hard, I think, but it might be a bit hard for beginners because of how hard it is to take these little screws out from the back to actually remove the front optical block. And I'm doing this right after waking up, yeah. So I woke up like less than 10 minutes ago to open the package of this thing coming in the mail, yeah. And so that's why I'm actually woken up right now at this time of day and actually making a video. Normally at this time of day I'd be sleeping. And I also do not advise you work while sleeping, but I mean by while sleepy, but if you actually do want to do it, then do it. That's just my advice. And what the fuck? Okay, so the front optic looks like it's gonna come out on its own, maybe. Let's see. Let's push these things over here. The front. There's the front optic. Then there's sort of sunk in there, yeah. This crease. No, but it's disgusting. How the heck do you want to open that pin? Not sure. My tools will not fit in this thing, man. Okay, so let's just open the ring and see how it works, yeah. Yeah, okay, so to open this, what you do is you want to open the and first you want to give a marking on this thing, yeah. So you want to make sure you mark it. Give it a little X. There you go. So you want to give it an X beside the scratched up one. This thing is pretty obviously not used, so you want to put it in here, yeah. Then you want to open this thing up. Shit, man, it's not coming out. Then let's try opening the back tube. This is the rear group, so let's put it here, yeah. Then hopefully it just falls out in one piece. but I'm not sure if it will. See? See what it does then. Okay. Once you have the third group out, you have this one little optic in here. And this I'm not sure how the heck you can take it out. So it looks like you have to undo this side screw, which is over here right now. Yeah, let me go put this thing on the bottom here. Yeah. Now let's take a small cup. Yeah. And put this small screw into this cup. Next, what you want to do is you want to slowly pry the optic out. Side to side, yeah. There you go, nice. So this is the outside bit, and it goes like this. So outside to outside, okay, nice. Now you can see the aperture plates over here, yeah? Right there. So if I open this thing up to f16, I mean close this thing down to f16, you should be able to see the aperture plates directly. And because I have no tools to open the front glass, I'm gonna just wipe the aperture plates from the back, and usually they can like suck oil around, and that will take all the oil out. Let's hope that actually works this time, yeah. So I'm gonna do this with some. To do this, you have two choices: either acetone or gasoline. That's at least in my place here. If you want to do it properly, use lighter fluid like some Zippo, but I'm not gonna use Zippo because Zippo costs quite a lot more than gasoline. And the thing is, I can do the same job with the same amount of cleanliness with these things. Zippo is good if you're like not very careful. These things you can do with enough care, but just don't overdo this because you might damage the coatings if you do it with acetone or gasoline. Let's cycle it. Front. In the front I can see some minor improvement because when you do this, you actually suck the front one also out. I mean the front grease also out, and that's why, I mean the front oil also out, and that's why you can also clean the front while doing this. It's very boring, so let me go cut the video first, yeah. Let me continue when I finish like doing this, because this is actually a slow process. You have to do it many times before you actually succeed in like taking all the grease out. So yeah, let me go cut the video first, yeah. Okay, so turns out the lens actually, I mean the camera ran out of memory, so I'm gonna just continue now with the video. And so here I'm actually cleaning the optic before I actually put this thing in there. I'm doing this R frame again, so I can actually see. Okay, this seems clean. Not very. Let's okay, nice. Then you wanna drop this guy down essentially into the lens. There you go. Nice. Oh shit, I flipped the optic. So in this bit you cannot essentially blow too hard, yeah. If you blow too hard, the optic will flip. Next, you want to push this ring back in. Let's wipe it first. Okay, feels clean enough. Then let's lower this thing slowly into the lens. Okay. Then you want to screw the lens on essentially. I mean the ring on. So let's screw this thing on, yeah. Like usual, you'll need something more than this. So let me cut the Q-tips out here. Shit, this is not working. Let's use this thing. Okay, you use a Q-tip and a screwdriver to level this thing out. Then you can screw this thing in. This ring was not very tight to begin with, so I'm not going to tighten it that much. Just enough. Let's check now. It's near 0 dust, so that's okay. Next, you want to plop the front element in. This is near perfect, let's see. Let's take my phone. And it's near perfect. Put down in there. Okay. Now you can also touch the front element because it's outside essentially, so you don't need to baby it essentially, because the coatings will be stronger and also the lens essentially can be wiped from the outside. Then you can just put this thing on the helicoid and turn this thing this way. By doing this, you should also screw on the front lens name ring. These name rings don't have to be tight. I'm only gonna tighten this thing like Q-tip tight, not lens wrench tight. Okay. Then wipe the front from your fingerprints. Now it's near finished. So next you want to glue the back. Close the aperture down so you don't expose the elements. Then find your lens cap. Find the lens cap, okay. Then put the elements back in. This, then this, then this. Okay, nice. Chop this one in. This thing took some effort to pull it out like side by side, so I'm gonna slowly nudge it in if I can. Seems stuck there. You have to really do slowly side by side. Feels like hit the bottom. Let's blow some air into it. Check for dust. Okay. I'll take this optic out. Seems to be okay. Plop this guy in. Then you want to screw this ring in. Now in theory for this bit you should not need a lens spanner, because I mean for the first threading bit essentially, because it should just thread on. Let's see if it does. Yeah, it does. I think it doesn't. Yeah, it doesn't. So let's do it slowly this time. Yeah. So unscrew. Come on, find your thread. Why is it not going in, man? That may be, yeah. Let's see. Screw in. Screw in. Screw in. Shit. It's not strong enough. Let's take a stronger lens wrench. I mean, stronger like a screwdriver. Then you want to use a lens wrench, or in my case a vernier caliper, to tighten this thing at the last bit. Okay, then you want to tighten this inside bit. Okay, it should be done. Now check for dust. I mean wipe the rear first. After you wipe the rear, then check the lens for dust. There is some but not a lot, which is okay. Now let's put this thing back in the helicoid. Make sure you have the spacer in here, yeah? You do not want to lose the spacer. And I think it's supposed to be from the helicoid, yeah, so you want to push it down here essentially. Then you want to push the lens in. Next you want to line the red dots. So this red dot, you want to line with this red dot, then you want to line with this red dot. I mean this red line, yeah. So you can see this red dot, red line. Then you want to screw the rear bit on. You want to make sure the screws are all unscrewed on this thing. In older versions there will be one screw on one side. Mine has two because this is a 1992 version. So let me screw this thing in. Make sure the screws are facing up. Okay. Nice, let's go. Screwing the thing in. Let's put the lens cap back on. Then let's actually put the ring back on. I'm focusing here. Okay, nice. Then you want to put this thing back in. Right here, yeah. Okay. Line the red dot. Also, you can't do it with the lens cap on. Okay. Red dot, red line, and screw it in. How in the fucking hell do you do this, man? Well, I think I bent this thing. Maybe. It doesn't seem like it's bent, so it should not be bent. Let's try to screw it on like this. See, it always like falls over on one side. So let's try again. Nice. It is in. Hopefully at least, yeah. I'm hoping an old lens will just work, which is the thing you usually don't hope for, because usually old lenses don't just work. Then let's take a lens wrench. Let's see how well this thing will work. So I've got to find the small set wrench thing here. Somehow I've lost the wrench. What the heck? Come on, man. So I cannot use my tool because I lost my wrench. Okay. So let's use my normal tool, which is a bit more damaging because it's a bit less pointy and it might skip the... Well, I think it's not going in because it's not straight. Okay, fuck it. So it is not going in because it is not straight. Such a good way to work me. Cross-threading. Now it goes in smoothly, like this, yeah. And it should soon end. Then you wanna make sure these red dots align. Okay, they seem aligned enough. Let's make sure. So, line. Dot. Do I have anything like a right angle? Let's see. So I have my cutter's right angle. Let me use this thing. So let's see if this will actually work. Should be about there. Okay. So then you wanna make sure you. Oh wait, I think I wanna see the screws first. I mean the holes under it. Yeah. So you wanna find where the holes in the body are. So over here, one's over there. So I make sure these things somehow coincide with the holes in the lens body. Just like this, yeah. But it does not, man. What the heck? So what am I getting wrong here? This probably don't have to screw it all the way in. Ish. So you want to just line it essentially, then line the screw holes. Let's take my cutter again, yeah. Use the cutter to line the red right on top. Then you wanna align, you wanna hold this thing down, this, yeah. Fucking hell. I think I wanna tape this thing in. You wanna push this thing to f2 mode, 2.8 this, so it doesn't wobble. Then you wanna use your cutter essentially, yeah. In my case, my cutter is a right angle. You can use anything that's a right angle, even your phone. Go. And I wanna get some tape. This is one of the harder Russian lenses to take apart, man. Like, I've taken like so much time only for this one single lens. And this is the part that you're actually watching. The part of me taking the oil out of the blitz is like way longer than this. So if I haven't said, I'm gonna say it now. If you're a beginner, do not use this lens as training, unless you wanna waste like a ton of your time looking for things that are not there. So yeah, this is not a very easy lens to take apart. Next, you wanna find the screw holes right here, yeah? Okay. And at this point, you should be able to take this thing apart, just like this, and it's solid. Nice, clean. So essentially, I CLA the optics when I did not mean to, and now the two rings here are bashing into each other. Fuck. Now let's. Yeah, I'm gonna have to find a way to like de-stick these two optics. So let me go take my M2 to the next adapter. This, my cap on, push the aperture one out of the way with my nail this time. Fuck, it's still there. Okay, let's push something in there which is not gonna hurt the lens or the focus gear, which is not my cutter. Let's just take the two rings off. So let's this, pull. Shit. Oh, dang it. Okay, so let me go wrestle these focus gears myself. But for the meantime, this thing is already CL8, so this is a normal Mir 1B surface. Thank you for watching. Hopefully you're not dead because of boredom or something like that. Yeah, because this was quite a long lens repair, and I highly do not suggest you do it unless you want to waste your time, hurt your back, buy Zippo, and stuff like that. So yeah, thank you and goodbye. See you next time. So wait, I'm not out yet. So coming onto my channel soon is wait, let me remember this. Oh yeah, I think yeah. It's either this or this lens. So if this thing hasn't come out, I'm gonna show you this, which is a Nikon PC right here, yeah. 85mm f2. I've CLA this guy and now it's clean. So this is quite a rare lens, one of 8,000 produced, I believe, and yeah, pretty good lens. Brass. I didn't even need to re-lube the helicoid, man. The lube's like so smooth. See. So yeah, and I'm also gonna soon make a Leica M to contact RF adapter for the Nikon PC. That thing will be quite a long time away because my Leica M adapters, my Leica M body caps, which I'm gonna use for the adapters, are gonna be arriving quite a long time. In quite a long time because I've ordered them from China in order to save a few thousand rupiah, which is like a few cents. Not being cheap, but yeah, it is being cheap. So yeah, hopefully the videos help you in some way. If it hasn't, then you can just go away because I'm not even sure if you want to watch a video this long for something that's not helping you. And in case it helped you, you might wanna subscribe, up to you. So yeah, thank you and goodbye.